Hi everyone, welcome back. Alright, so last video we had infiltrated the Thalmor embassy party thing. And we learned that the Thalmor don't know anything about why dragons are attacking Skyrim. They're just as in the dark as we are. And so now we have to bring this information back to Delphine. And we have to get our armor and everything back from her because she currently has all of my things. Yeah, I have nothing. So, Delphine is, let me see, she's in Riverwood, I think. So I think the plan is to make my way here. And then I think we're going to go to Catless Farm, and then I just want to actually take a carriage over here to Whiterun. We're just gonna pop in quickly and see if Ayla has a totem quest for us or not. I'm not gonna work on it right away or anything, but I just want to see if she'll give me one, and then we'll make our way by foot to Riverwood, and then from there we'll chat with Delphine and see what she has to say. All right, so I guess we gotta go this way. Hey, is this right? Okay. Yeah, we'll go up this way. We'll see if this leads anywhere. Alright, which way is this taking me? Oh, it's kind of taking me away from where I want to be. I'll cut down this way. There we go. Oh shit, I think I only had one lockpick. Fuck. My bad. Whatever. Yeah, Delphine has all of my things because I didn't think to pack some lockpicks in or get some lockpicks smuggled in. Alright, so we made it here. Let's see, the carriage guy should just be right here. Hello, sir.
Need a... I can take you to any of the hold cap. Where do you want to go?
Let's see. We'll go to Whiterun.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Ah, beautiful. Okay.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart. Divine smile on you, friend.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
But as man! But you were once man. Aye. And as man you said...
You still need to prove yourself, whelp.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
Are you looking for help with something? This
He's
is a
supposed
busy
to be
time.
dead, right?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. It's all in the swing. Let me show you. All right then.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Is there any work to be done?
Travelers have been coming to Whiterun. They tell stories about dragons. I've heard of them, but didn't think they were real. You ever seen one?
Yeah, they're real. I've seen them.
You were a very brave woman, but I already knew that.
You want to kill a dragon?
Well, that's one way to find out if they're real. I even know where we might find one. Lead on.
I've already killed that dragon. Okay. I mean, it said, is there any work to be done? That's like the dialogue I need where like it's a thing, right? Okay. Where is Sheerpoint? Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna go to Riverwood first. You can come along. I'm leader of the companions, we can trust him. I just want to get rid of this quest marker. Remove. There we go. Hello, Nino. Yeah, this way. Okay, that kind of glitched a little. I don't know, we're just gonna quick save.
Mind yourself.
made it. Alright, let's just quickly read the quest to refresh ourselves. Okay, so diplomatic immunity. It seems that things are worse than even Delphine thought. Dragons aren't just coming back to life, they're being resurrected by other dragons. Delphine suspects that the Thalmor might be bringing dragons back for some sinister purpose. With the help of her contact, Malborn, I infiltrated the manor posing as a guest at the ambassador's party. I've now learned that the Thalmor are just as in the dark as we are. In fact, they're searching Riften for a blade named Esbern, who they believe knows what the return of the dragon means. Talk to Delphine.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised.
Thank you.
Did you learn anything useful?
The Thalmor know nothing about the dragons.
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Why'd you send me if you weren't going to believe me?
You're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what?
I don't know, but the Thalmor are looking for someone named Esbern.
Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
What would the Thalmor want with Esbern?
You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid
Makes
much
sense.
attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
So this guy is like the leading expert on dragon lore, and you guys just think he's crazy? Anyways. So the Thalmor think the Blades know about the dragons.
Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that
But
every
the Blades
calamity
do know
must
about
be
the
a plot by
dragons
the
because
other side.
Esbern's a Blade.
Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is?
Riften. They seem to think he's hiding out in Riften.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then.
Makes
That's where
sense.
I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Ask around the Ragged Flagon in the Ratway. It's at least a good starting point. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
Sounds good. Okay. It makes sense. Also, probably that guy I freed.
What is it?
Where's my stuff? Oh.
Vilkas said you're the new Kodlak. I don't know what that means, but you seem honorable, so that's good.
Oh, I can't give him stuff? Alright. Let's get rid of that. That. And we'll get rid of that, 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 that. That, that. Alright, and now let's put on some clothes because they're standing here like naked. That. I'm wearing that. Let's see, I need to put on my necklace. Maybe we can wear this for now. Ooh, that's fancy. Okay. Well, let's go kill a dragon. And then we'll So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll go to Sheer Point, kill the dragon quickly, and then from Whiterun take a carriage to Riften, and we'll go to the Ragged Flagon and we'll talk to that guy we freed. Because he was with the guild, so he would know. I'm assuming he's the one I have to talk to. And then we will go from there, I guess. I swear, I've killed this dragon at Sheer Point like so many times. At least twice. Probably, it feels like more though. It feels like I've killed that Sheer Point dragon like 3 times. Because I did it once on my own, and then I think I had like 2 like individual quests to kill it. Actually, I should probably have a weapon equipped. What do I want to use? I like this one. Oh, these are better though. That's fine. Oh, you know, let me also save the game. Alright, let's go. We'll just enjoy a lovely walk in the rain. I fucked up. Shit. Where am I going? Why am I? Oh, there I am. I'm like, why am I confused? This way. Okay, let me actually just go like that. Alright. Sorry, I meant to. There we go. Oh, beautiful. There it is.
Gone? Mahas!
Whoa. What the fuck? Why did it? Dick. What the fuck? I had fucking close wounds activated, motherfucker.
I'm gonna kill you.
Do it, Farkas. This is for you. I'm on ancient dragon land, so I can friggin' kill you.
Now that was a battle.
You fought well.
Thank you, Harbinger.
You're welcome.
We bring honor to the companions.
Let's go.
You go if you want to. I've never seen bones this large and want to make sure I remember them so I can tell the story right. Otherwise, Vilkas will just say I was making it up.
Sounds good. Alright, let's go talk to Ayla. And see if if there's any work to be done from her. And then we'll take a carriage to Riften. Oh my god, I keep pushing the wrong button. There we go.
Hey, watch it.
Please, let's hope Ayla has a totem quest. I won't do it just yet. Or maybe I will. I guess it depends on where it is. Where is Ayla? Okay, let's see. You're Vilcus.
I wouldn't have expected someone like you to be the Harbinger.
Okay.
But Kodlak trusted your judgment. And so will I.
I'd be dead if I had a bad time a few years back, and I turned to drink. But Vignar, he wouldn't let me stay weak.
You still need to prove yourself, whelp. Are you looking for help with something? This is a busy time.
Do you have guidance for me, Harbinger?
Alright, they got nothing. Kind of figured, but it was worth checking. Okay, let's take a carriage to Riften.
Carlos, the unassailable! Do you... Mind yourself.
Need a ride?
Please,
I can take you
sir.
to... Where do you want to go?
Riften, my guy.
Climb and
Thank
back,
you.
and we'll be off. I swear it rains like this every time I go to Riften.
Sorry, I was thinking about how I wanted to get in there. I was like, which way do I want to take into the Ragged Flagon? But I think we're just gonna go through the cemetery entrance. That's the most direct. And then we'll talk to the Etine guy. And then we will go into the Ratway. When I get into the Ragged Flagon, I will read the quest again. Oh, hi, Sneaky. Oh, hello. Alright. Let's read the quest. A cornered rat. The Thalmor are just as puzzled as we are about why dragons are returning. I learned that they are looking for a blade named Esbern, who Delphine says is an expert on ancient dragon lore. We need to find him before the Thalmor do. Search the Ratway for Esbern's hideout.
Ah, you made it. Good to see you, my friend. I'll never forget how you saved my life from those Thalmor maniacs.
Of course.
Good to see you again, friend.
Oh, I can't do anything. Oh.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Fine.
Always a pleasure, boss. What can I do for you?
I like how they all stand when I enter.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Alright.
Could a beautiful woman like you
Know of an old guy hiding out in Riften named Esbern?
Lot of people
Is that
looking
him?
for him. Don't know his name, but he's paid good money for nobody to know he's down. He's holed up in the Ratway warrens. Hardly ever leaves the place. Has someone bring him food and such. Crazy old coot from what I've heard. For that to stand out down here, he must really be off his nut.
So, as the leader of the Thieves Guild, why was this information not brought to my attention? Who else is looking for him?
Dangerous looking elves who didn't give their names. Draw your own conclusions.
What's the word around the guild?
I haven't seen so much celebrating in years. Mercer's dead. We have a new guild master, and things are finally looking up. Business is booming, coin is flowing, and everyone seems content as things keep going our way. A new chapter in the Thieves Guild is being written this day, and we all owe it to you. Many thanks.
That old guy hiding down here, where does he live?
He's holed up in the Ratway warrens. Be careful. You're not the only one looking for him.
Did I already ask that?
Mm-hmm.
So, feeling loose?
You're
How about you run a job?
Are we being attacked?
You should not have meddled in the Thalmor's affairs.
Did I kill Beckel?
To learn your place.
No, he's okay.
Don't leave Skyrim alive!
Sorry, Beckel, I keep hitting you. You keep running into my blade, though. It's your fault.
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
Now where do I go? Fuck do I get there? Like down here? Oh, can't see shit. That's alright. Is he in here?
Bucket, knife, book, ink pot, stone, no.
I'm gonna eat well tonight, my darling.
Tea? Cool!
Ugh.
Please don't kill me.
Go away!
Esbern, open the door. I'm a friend.
What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about.
The Thalmor have found you. You need to get out of here.
Oh, how reassuring. Most likely you're with the Thalmor, and this is just a trick to get me to open the door, huh?
I'm the one the Blades have been searching for. I'm Dragonborn.
What's that you said? Dragonborn? Then there really is hope after all. You'd better come inside, Quickly now. Dalmor agents have been seen in the Ratway. This'll just take a moment. This one always sticks. There we go. Only a couple more. There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. Now we can talk.
Any Baron's Eye stones in here?
You? Dragonborn? Is it really true?
Yes.
There is hope, after all. For so long, all I could do was watch our doom approach, helplessly.
Doom, you mean the Return of the Dragons?
Dragons, pah! They can be killed. The Blades killed many in their early days as dragon slayers. No, the dragons are merely the final portent of the end of days.
You're talking about the literal end of the world?
Oh, yes. The prophecies make clear the signs that will precede the end times. One by one, I've seen them fulfilled. Alduin has returned, just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop him.
It's not hopeless, Esbern. I'm Dragonborn.
You're right, I forget myself. I've lived without hope for so long. The prophecies are clear. Only the Dragonborn can stop Alduin. We must go, quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... No useless trash. Where'd I put my annotated annuad? One moment. I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
Inkpot, stone, bucket, book, knife.
Ooh, The Rise and Fall of the Blades. I want to read that. Hi, Sneaky. Alright, The Rise and Fall of the Blades by Anonymous. There be many that still remember the Blades. There are fewer that can pass down their stories, their origins, and their downfall. My father could. In his proudest moments, he said to me, "You keep secrets like the Blades." The Blades were good at keeping secrets. They didn't write down much. They passed information carefully between their spies in every province to their elite members that protected the emperors. Even amongst the members, they kept much secret. Most associate the Blades with their ceremonial Akavari armor and curved longswords. One can trace the Blades back to the fiercest warriors of Akavar, the Dragon Guard. It was there, just as they would do in Tamriel, that they protected rulers and their kingdom, but recent discoveries show it to be much more than that. Many classic texts tell us of adventures of Akavar, known as the Dragonlands of the East. Many from Tamriel have attempted to conquer it, most famously Emperor Uriel V and his 10th Legion in 3rd Era 288, as documented in the Imperial Dispatch Disaster at Ionith. Dragons have long been legend in Akavar, and many believe that their brief appearance in Tamriel's history are those that escaped Akavari, for it was there they were hunted and killed off by the Dragon Guard. The Dragon Guard would follow those that fled to Tamriel in this late First Era. Invading from the north, the Dragon Guard met not only dragons, but the men of Skyrim who don't meet invasions with pitchers of mead. The Dragon Guard cut a path through Skyrim, and it was not until they were stopped by Raymond Cyrodiil during the Battle of Pale Pass, that the invasion came to an end. It was Raymond who united the human lands of Cyrodiil and defeated the Akhavari invaders. Raymond is one of the first documented and widely accepted of the mythic Dragonborn, those anointed by Akatosh and Alessia themselves. Born with the soul of a dragon is what his followers would say. Reports differ widely on the nature of the Battle of Pale Pass, but the end result is the same, that the remaining Dragon Guard, upon hearing the voice of Raymond Cyrodiil, knelt and swore their lives to him, their conqueror and savior. Fragments from late First Era texts referred to the warriors dropping to their knees, saying, "We are not hunting or do not intend," the author of rough translation. Continuing, we have been searching for you. They protected Raymond with their lives as well as his descendants as the Raymond dynasty ushered in Tamriel's Second Era. It was through these years that their reach extended and their order grew to become the Blades. Their conquest of the dragons complete. They only sought to protect the Dragonborn and through him the Empire. They reached their height late during the Third Era under the rule of the Septim Emperors. Despite their numbers, they kept their secrecy. The most visible and well documented were the members who personally guarded the Emperor, still wearing the original Akhavari armor, but that was just the tip of the spear, for the Blades were a larger organization stretching to every corner of Tamriel. These agents were of every race. They were merchants, thieves, craftsmen, mages, and warriors, all acting as spies protecting the Empire as needed and operating in secret. They often acted alone, but some fragments speak of them meeting in secret fortresses across the continent, the most famous being Cyrodiil's Cloud Ruler Temple, where they hung the swords of those slain protecting the Dragonborn. Other maps speak of Wind Scour Temple under the great expanse of Hammerfell's Alakir Desert, Skyhaven Temple in the mountains of Skyrim, and Storm Talon Temple east of Wayrest. They were known to have a Grand Master who often lived amongst the people unknown to others. The nature of their communications, meeting places, and missions were known only to a few elite members. The only two known all who were the Grand Master himself and the Chronicler, whose only job was to make sure the group's missions were never known but never lost. With the death of Uriel Septim VII and his son Martin, the Third Era came to a close, with the Blades fortifying themselves deep within Cyrodiil's Cloud Ruler Temple as they waited for a Dragonborn to return when they would be called upon again. The Empire of the Fourth Era no longer saw the Blades openly protecting it or the Emperors. That role is now filled by the Penitus Oculatus, a purely imperial organization, but the Blades continued their secret work to watch for the Dragonborn and guard against the future enemies. The Blades were among the first to see the signs that the Thalmor of the Aldemiri Dominion would not remain isolated within their borders forever. They could do what the Penitus Oculatus, servant to imperial policy, could not, and thus earned the lasting hatred of the Thalmor. The warnings of the Blades were proved right as well as is well known to all. The Great War between the Empire and the Thalmor consumed the Empire and nearly destroyed it. Emperor Titus II eventually brokered peace with the Thalmor, but at the price many of us still bear. The reach and destructive nature of the Thalmor is known to many authors know in my family firsthand. They are not fools. They knew early on that the Blades were an enemy, so they hunted them throughout the Great War. Some were killed defending their temples, others they slept in their hideaways alone. Some fought, some ran, some hid, but the Thalmor found them all. There are those that say the Blades still exist around us in hiding from the Thalmor, waiting as they have done time and time again for a Dragonborn to return, for one to protect, for one to guide them. Okay. What is Dragon Break? The Dragon Break re-examined. Alright, let's just read this. Get some lore. The late Third Era was a period of remarkable religious ferment and creativity. The upheavals of the reign of Uriel VII were only the outward signs of the historical forces that would eventually lead the fall of the Septim dynasty. The so-called Dragon Break was the first proposed at this time by a wide variety of cults and fringe sects across the empire, connected only by a common obsession with the events surrounding Tiber Septim's rise to power, the founding myth, if you will, of the Septim dynasty. The basis of the Dragon Break doctrine is known to be a rather prosaic error in the timeline printed in the otherwise authoritative Encyclopedia Tamrielica, first published in 3rd Era 12 during the early years of Tiber Septim's reign. At that time, the archives of Eleanor were still inaccessible to human scholars, and the extent records from the Elysian period were extremely fragmentary. The Elysians had systematically burned all the libraries they could find, and their own records were largely destroyed during the War of the Righteousness. The author of the Encyclopedia Tamrielica was apparently unfamiliar with the Elysian year, which the priesthood used to record all dates. We know now this refers to the length of the long vision trances undertaken by high priestesses, which might last anywhere from a few weeks to several months based on analysis of surviving trance scrolls as well as murals and friezes from Elysian temples. I estimate that the Elysian Order actually lasted about 150 years rather than the famous 1008 years given by the Encyclopedia Tamrielica. The mystery of the millennial plus rule of the Elysians is accepted but unexplained until the spread of the Lorcan cults in the late 3rd Era, where the doctrine of the Dragon Break took hold, because its dating and explanation was so widely held at the time and then repeated by historians down through today. It has come to have the force of tradition. Recall, however, that the 3rd Era historians were already separated from the Elysians by a gulf of more than 2,000 years, and history was still in its infancy, relying on the few archives from those early days. Today, the modern archaeology and paleonumerology have confirmed what my own research in Elysian dating first suggests, that the Dragon Break was invented in the late 3rd Era based on a scholarly error fueled by obsession with eschatology and Numidianism, and perpetuated by scholarly inertia. Okay.
Bucket,
No more books.
knife, book, inkpot, stone. No, no, no.
Alright, this guy's ready to go.
What happened? What? Someone will suffer for this injustice.
Yes? What is it?
What happened on the 30th of Frostfall?
It was a cold day. The end of Frostfall is nearly winter in the Gerol Mountains. We heard the news at Cloud Ruler by courier, riding hard from the Imperial City. 30th of Frostfall, 171. 30 years ago. The Great War started that day. The Thalmor ambassador delivered his ultimatum to the Emperor Titus Mede, the head of every Blades agent within the Aldmeri Dominion. I knew that day that it was truly the beginning of the end.
Esbern cannot elude us, fool.
It was a cold day.
Sorry, I didn't mean
the
to
end
come
of
again.
Frostfall is
No,
nearly
don't tell me
winter
again.
in the Gerol Mountains. We should keep moving.
I'll bury you!
Alright, guys, I'm gonna end the game here for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!